Good morning and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. It is food pantry day today. Not in my town, but in a little town that's about 20 minutes or so away from my town. And you don't have to live there to go to the food pantry there. Anybody can go. So sometimes I go and sometimes I don't. I've got Isaac. I'll show you Isaac in a minute. He's in my back seat. He came with me. I talked him into coming along for the ride. Alright, there's Isaac. He's just hanging out in the back seat of the car. I had the windows down earlier. He was sniffing stuff, but it was getting hot. So, here's the line. We're getting up close. There's the, I don't know, it's a Knights of Columbus building maybe, or something. A community, some kind of community building, where they used to have the food pantry indoors. Now it's outside. We've been waiting for almost an hour. And it'll be our turn pretty soon. And there's where the volunteers are distributing food. It's one of the deals where they just put it in your trunk. And we'll see what good things we get today. I'll show you after we get home. I'll show you what we got. By the way, let me show you this. This is how out in the country we are. This is what's all around me while I'm sitting in my car waiting for my turn at the food pantry. See all that? And this is this little teeny town. There's like just a few buildings over there. But yeah, look at that. All the pretty fields. I think those are soybean fields. Turning yellow now and brown. We're out in the middle of nowhere in this little bitty town. Okay, so here's this little town that we're driving out of. I don't know how much you can see out my front window, but I thought I'd just show you a little bit of what, I don't know if you're interested in the scenery. I love it out here. It's this little tiny town, and then we're going to be out in the country in a minute. I love to just go for a drive out in the country. Just because it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. There's some cornfields. There we go. Now we're out of town. Up here, there's a little cemetery on the right. You'll see in a minute. And I'm pretty sure you'll see some cows somewhere. Cows and corn is most of what we have out here. You can see the foliage starting to, not trees so much, but a lot of the brush and the prairie grasses are starting to turn colors. That's it for the cemetery. There's a lot of those yellow, so there's some sort of sunflower that's like a small sunflower. I don't know what they're called. We'll probably see some cows in a minute. I won't make you watch my whole drive home. I'll just show you for a few minutes. It's hard to believe we haven't passed any cows yet. I swear there's cows everywhere out here. Now that I'm like looking for them, I don't see any, but I'm telling you, cows, cows, cows. In Ohio, where I lived, we had dairy cows, but mostly out here, there's beef cows. I mean, there's some dairy, but it's more cows raised for meat than for milk. And you can see, I mean, we've got trees, but just not like a ton of trees. It's a lot less trees than I was used to where I used to live. And when the trees turn colors in the fall, it's not as pretty because there's not as many of them. But then it's because it's windy, the leaves blow off the trees pretty quickly, so you don't really get to enjoy them for a long time. Alright, well I guess we're not going to see any cows. You'll have to see cows another day. Alright, now I'm done, I promise, until I get home and I show you what we got at the food pantry. Alright, I'm home. Isaac is eating his dinner. Let's see what we got. So this is a little bit unusual, but we got toilet paper. I got 3 packages with 4 rolls each. Now, some of you know I don't use toilet paper a lot myself. I don't buy it to use at home. I use it when I'm out. I did a whole video on family cloth or using cloth wipes instead of toilet paper. And I'll put the link to that down in the description. But I might see if a neighbor needs some of this, but I'll probably hang on to some of it too, because it's good to have for things like if I'm sick, or if, I don't know, you don't have running water for a while and you can't wash cloth. So anyway, I'll put a link down in the bottom to more information about that. Now I got this box, which is 10 pounds of sausage links. I won't use that at all. I'll give it to somebody. And I got, this is fabulous. This is a 10-pound bag of chicken leg quarters. Guys, Isaac will eat this. I buy this for Isaac at Walmart. This is fantastic. I got a bag of limes. I don't know. Oh, it smells good. 3 pounds. It smells really good, of limes. I don't know what I'll do with them. Maybe I'll make some kind of like key lime pie or something. Otherwise, maybe I'll just dehydrate them. I've got some lemons I'm meaning to slice up and put in the dehydrator. Slices of dried lemon or lime works really well, like in a cup of tea or water. Hi, Whiskers. I know, you're nosy. All right, got a cantaloupe. Look at this. Sweet corn. I'm excited. And look at all these tomatoes. That is 3 pounds of tomatoes. And I just love tomatoes. All right, and then I got a whole bag of stuff. So I got 1 pound of shelled walnuts, a can of pork. Isaac will eat it. 6 little boxes of raisins, can of green beans, can of beef, what is this? A thing about Medicaid, which I don't qualify for. These 2 little chicken pouches, I won't use them. I'll give them to a neighbor. They're like lemon pepper flavor. Hi, Isaac. You coming to sniff stuff? All right. Okay, Whiskers just ran across my screen. I don't know how much she messed up and you didn't see. I got a can of beef, a can of pork. Isaac's excited because he's smelling his chicken quarters over here. I got raisins. I got a can of green beans. I got these 2 little packs of zesty lemon pepper chicken. I won't use those. I'll give them to a neighbor. I got chicken noodle soup, more chicken noodle soup, cream of mushroom soup, cream of mushroom soup. I might hang on to the cream of mushroom soup. That's not something I use very often. The chicken noodle soup I won't use, so I'll give that to somebody. But that's what I got today at the food pantry. And now I'm gonna go get this cold stuff. I gotta find a place to put all that chicken in my fridge, or in my freezer. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. If you hit the bell icon, YouTube's supposed to tell you when I post a new video. I guess sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but you can try it. Let me know what you got the last time you went to your local food pantry.